I'm a bit of an avid gardener. I got quite a bit going on outside, and I wanted to extend my garden. I thought, how can I use some hydroponics? I'd looked at hydroponics and it looked like a bit of fun. So I thought I'd I'd look at a tower garden, and I looked around the internet and they were really expensive. So I decided I could DIY one. So I built one and I shared it on social media, and I had a lot of success. You can see some bok choy growing in it there. It looks really good. And so lots of people ask me, how did I do, or how did I construct this? So this is a video of my DIY tower grow garden. It's an instructional video on the materials, tools, design, construction of your own tower garden. So what we have here is your DIY tower grow garden materials list. You need a large bucket, somewhere between 20 and 50 litres, with its own lid. Plus you'll need an extra 20 litre bucket lid, like a flat bucket lid. You need 150 ml by 1.8 metre of plumbing pipe. You need a pump that'll pump around 500 litres a minute, I think that is. You need a 2 metre piece of 13 ml tubing, 150 ml end cap for your plumber's pipe, tape measure, heat gun, a grinder, and a set of tin snips, 65 ml piece of plumbing pipe cut to a nice sharp point on one side, like a 45-degree cut, I guess. You need a marking pen. You need a drill, some drill bits, and a hole saw. You need a level or a straight edge, but a level will be better. And you'll need some cable ties. So this is the DIY Tower Grow Garden lid set out. You find the center point of the lid, mark it from upside down, and then drill a hole. You measure the diameter of the 150 ml pipe, but just sort of measure it from the outside, and you'll get that as and then halve it for your radius. And you take that measurement, that radius length, and make a mark on your cable tie, and then drill through that cable tie at that mark. Once you've done that, put your drill bit through the end of the cable tie, like you can see there in the photo, and use the marking pen around the outside to actually scribe the external dimension of the 150 ml plumbing pipe. Once you've got that, drill a little hole on the inside of the line and cut it out with your tin snips. Once you've cut it out with your tin snips, take your 150 ml plumber's pipe, put the lid on your bucket and stick your plumber's pipe in, make sure that it fits. From there, we go to the DIY Grow Garden 150 ml pipe set out for 30 net cups. Well, this tower happens to have 30 net cups, so the way we did that was we measure the overall height of the bucket, added 50 ml to that, and mark that from one end of the 150 ml pipe, and just mark it all the way around. So once you've done that, set the 150 ml pipe on the ground, and make sure it's level and plumb, and then in the center of it, make a plumb line from top to bottom. You measure the radius of the outside again of the pipe, which you already have from before, and you take that radius mark and you mark it from the initial plumb line around the top of the pipe. Turn the pipe upside down, take that same radius mark again and mark it around the bottom, which is up the top of the plumbing pipe. And those marks, that should give you 6 marks around top and bottom, and you simply run plumb lines between those marks, top and bottom. And you go to your 50 ml mark above the bucket line, and what you'll do at that point, you'll have 6 lines. On 3 of the lines, each alternating one, you'll put a 70 ml line across that line, so a horizontal line across your plumb line. Make sure it's nice and level and nice and square. So 3 at each level. And you do that 3, you do it every 200. Once you've done those 3, then you turn the pipe so you can see the next plumb line, and you go up 100 mil from your 50 mil mark, and basically you'll mark out each 5 lots of net cup spots up the pipe. So the DIY grow garden, this is how to cut and shape your 150 ml pipe so you can fit your net cups in. So you take a grinder and cut each of the 30 set outs. So that's our 70 ml cuts in our 150 ml pipe that are alternating. There's 3 at each one. Once you've cut those 30 slots, give it a bit of a tidy off, and then heat 1 slot with your gun, with your heat gun. Go really slow. Don't burn the pipe. Once it's soft, you push your 65 ml pipe with its sharpened end through the 70 ml slit, and you just make it sort of fit in there. You can put a bit of water on it once you've got it in nice and well shaped, and then pull it out and just repeat that process for each slit. Once you've done that, put your net cups in and test it each time to make sure you're satisfied that your net cup fits in properly. So the DIY tower garden grow, adding the pump and putting it all together. Use your hole saw and you just cut another hole in the lid that the 150 pipe sits through so that you can run your electrical cable from your pump through it. Measure and cut a straight pipe from the pump to 50 mil below the top of the 150 mil pipe. Mark out and cut now from the extra bucket lid that you had left over a disc to fit inside the tower. Drill a 15 mil hole in the middle so that your uprising pipe can go through it, your 30 mil pipe, and drill a lot of holes in it so that the water can just sort of simply flood down and through and out over the top of that disc. Place the pump, the straight pipe, the lid, the tower, and the net cups in position. Place the plastic 13 mil, the plastic pipe over the 30 mil, the plastic disc over the 30 mil pipe, and fill the bucket and test the water. And if you're happy, put your end caps on, get yourself some perlite and some plants, and off you go.